Good morning, kind folks. How's it going? Yes, I want to make this video as a response to the video I made a couple days ago regarding getting by in a language and being on an intermediate level. If you haven't seen this video, don't worry. I will post this video as a response to that video, and you will also be able to view the video responses over there as well. They were very, very good responses. I think I had like three of them. So I had very, very good responses, and one particular response I got was by my buddy Big Smoke from Sweden. He had a very, very good analysis of this whole thing of being on an intermediate level and getting by and whatnot. So basically, he said when he first started learning English, he didn't have this criteria. He was unaware of what it meant to be on an intermediate level. He just learned what he had to learn to get by. And this is what led him to where he is now, which is, he's on a really good level of English. He speaks English really well. So I think this is very, very good. And I think if more people follow this, they will notice that time goes by quickly. The time goes by quick, and it's almost like you're learning effortlessly. I mean, you got to put effort in, but it's going to feel like it was effortless. When you start learning because of this, because you're enjoying the process. Like Bruce Lee says, don't concentrate on the finger, or else you will miss all of that heavenly glory. This is what it means. But anyway, I thought that was a very, very good analysis. And yes, I commend you for that. That was really, really good to follow. I was the same way. Like when I first started learning Chinese, my first foreign language, same with me. I had no idea what it meant to be on an intermediate level, or is my accent good, or just I wasn't really worried about that stuff. It was so fun. The process was fun. I was learning all these phrases, learning these expressions, and over time it just built up. I didn't really start getting into these levels until I actually took a placement test for Chinese at a university. So that was like the first time, but it's really started getting in depth when I joined this language community, because everyone's always talking about being on a native level or an intermediate level. So I was just like you. I didn't have a criteria, but we got to get down to business. We have this. We have this intermediate, this A1, A2, C1, C2. So we have to understand what this means. So there was another poster by the name of Schwartz. His analyses were very good, and I will actually say that they were pretty similar to mine. So basically, what it means to me to be able to get by is when a person is able to ask certain things. Basic, like really, really, really basic questions. For example, if I'm in a country, okay, I'm going to use Taiwan, for example, since that's the first country I've been to. If I'm in Taiwan and I don't know where the bathroom is, I'll ask someone in Chinese where the bathroom is, and they'll tell me. They may have to use their hands if I don't understand. But they're telling me where the bathroom is. I ask someone what the time is. They're able to tell me the time. I'm able to understand. I ask someone what else. When does the store close or whatever? Just basic stuff, just like that. But you can't really have a conversation. When I ask them these questions and they try to get in, try to converse with me, I will be lost. I wouldn't be able to have a conversation with this native speaker because I only know how to ask them those survival questions. That's what it means to me to get by. To get by in a situation like you're totally lost. You have no idea, where the bathroom is or whatever. You ask someone, they'll be able to tell you. Bam. Good stuff. So to me, when you're conversing with someone, when you're able to have a conversation, basically you're able to use a lot of words with a good flow and with a very, very good transitioning from one sentence to another. Very, very good use of conjunctions and whatnot. At that point, you're able to have a conversation with someone. Effortless conversation. You're able to talk. For example, let me give you an example. Okay. So let's say I'm out and about and I ran into a friend. He comes up to me, say, "Oh, hey, where were you yesterday? I tried to call you because there was a good movie that came out yesterday, and I wanted to invite you. I wanted you to go with me, but I couldn't contact you. Where were you?" And I respond something like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I was so busy yesterday. I had to help my wife with the kids. We had to do this. We had to, go shopping for food. We took the kids to the park, and I didn't get home until late. Perhaps when I have time the next time, we can go see a movie together, provided that I have the time," or something like that. That right there that's what it means to have a conversation. You're able to talk about a lot of things. Sure, you're going to be limited. You're going to be limited, but what I just showed you, that's having a conversation with someone. That's not getting by. That's having a conversation, which is bringing us into an intermediate level. That right there is intermediate level when you're able to converse like that. Okay. Again, when you're on an intermediate level, you're going to be limited. There's going to be some topics that you don't know how to talk about. There's going to be some vocabulary missing, but that's fine. You're already able to speak. You're on a level to where you're able to converse and you're ready to move on to the next level. Okay, I'm even able to break down things. If there's some vocabulary that I don't know, I'll be able to explain to you what I'm trying to say, and you will be able to understand effortlessly. Okay, that's what it means to me to be on an intermediate level and being able to converse. Okay, so I know everyone's interpretation is different, but to me, it only makes sense when you're able to converse. You're able to talk about things like that in that previous example I showed you. So yes, again, those are very, very good analyses. I appreciate your responses and your comments. If you have any further comments or thoughts on this topic, feel free to still make a video response, comment in the comment area, and yeah, will be much appreciated. So thanks for viewing. If you have any questions, again, leave in the comment area. Otherwise, talk to you guys here shortly.